Hello, guys. Welcome to another great and awesome movie review. Uh, we're going to be reviewing the movie The Matrix that came out way back in 1999. So, try to think back what the graphics were like during that time period and what movies came out. I want to point out because one of the things I remember uh, was that the movie Blade came out around the same time as The Matrix. And the producers of that show said on the DVD commentary for the movie Blade that slow action scene where they dodge the bullet and you can see the bullet go across the screen, that oftentimes the Matrix is contributed to having been the first movie to have done that, but the producers of the movie Blade uh, disputed that, and they said that they were the first ones to do that slow motion action scene because Blade the vampire, he's got super moves. He can withstand silver, and he can do all these great vampire things. And one of them is to move really quickly.
We're not talking about Blade though, honey. We're talking about The Matrix. But it's a good movie. Let's get back to The Matrix.
Yeah, I was getting right back to the Matrix. So, where do you think we should start, dear?
That first opening scene with what's her name?
Uh, uh, can't think of her name now. That I was just talking to her.
For some reason, I can't think of her name. But anyway, the first action sequence where she jumps up and it's this quick slow mo around her, and she kicks the officers' butts. That is my Trinity. Trinity's her name.
Sure.
Anyway, when she does that, that is like one of my favorite scenes in the entire movie. And then when she's running from the whole thing, when she's running from the agents and everything, that first opening sequence is so good and makes the movie the movie. It brings it all together on just giving you that first hit of the new action sequences. Is there anything that you have left?
Well, I just remembered when I watched that scene that she's talking about, it reminded me of the movie Rambo for some reason. Because that scene where he says, I'm not here to save Rambo from your men, I'm here to save you from Rambo. And I think that moment when uh, Agent Smith, I believe, he says, your police officers are already dead. You know, because
Your men are already dead.
your men are already dead. You know, that reminded me of that scene in Rambo. I mean, it was just an awesome scene right from the get go. They plant that in your mind, how awesome she's going to be in the movie. Nicholas, you got anything?
Well, I tell you, I love the part where Morpheus shows Neo how the Matrix works, where they're in that pod and that big alien thing comes and shoves Neo back in the pod. I think is what happens. But
No.
or,
There's no big alien thing. Is there a big alien thing? I know that there's
The machines have alien-like features.
Yeah.
the hunter seeker thingies.
Yeah, that.
The machines.
Yeah.
So you had me confused because I was like, monsters. There's no monsters. And then I was like, oh yes, the machines. Yeah, that was very interesting.
And it was such a romantic movie for me. I mean, the end where she reveals her secret that she is to fall in love with the one.
Oh.
And I know that you're the one because
I love you.
I love
You
you.
just.
I'm
can't-
falling in love with you.
You can't die, Neo,
You can't.
because I love you.
And
That's
my
what the Oracle told me, is I would fall in love. And the one I would fall in love with would be the one.
and my kiss will bring you back.
Yes. So
But-
there was a bit of a fairy tale in there.
Yeah, I mean, it just is a great movie from the beginning to the end, and then when they go in there to save Morpheus, and it's like their luggage is getting scanned and they're shooting across the screen.
Oh yes, the big epic battle.
The
scene.
big epic battle scene. I mean, who can forget that? And Michelle, what Nintendo 64 game is it? Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yes, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Where they recreate that scene from The Matrix. Great video game, right, babe?
Yes. I believe they also did it in their remake for the Xbox.
So, I believe we've said quite a bit here about The Matrix. We love the movie. Hold on, we're not done yet. I got to talk about the phones and how they enter in and out of the Matrix. I was talking with Michelle about that earlier. If you recreated that movie today, with everybody having a cell phone, all these action sequences where they're trying to get to the phone in order to enter in the Matrix or exit the Matrix, all them would be null and void, I guess. But Michelle explained to me, go ahead and explain to them how that the cell phone, you can't go into the Matrix.
The cell phone is part of the program. Now, those landlines that are specific locations are not part of the program. They're the hardwire. They're the hardware to the software of the system. Technically, they're a hard line in and out of the system. So, the crew uses these specific telephone locations, like the hotel and the street corner where they almost crashed the truck into Trinity, and also down in the subway. These are all hardline locations where the hardware meets the software, and they can escape the reality of the Matrix.
I have only one last and final thing to say about the Matrix, is that all my viewers out there, I sent you a Christmas card with $100 in it. And if you don't receive that, it must have gotten lost in the Matrix.
You're so stupid, but I love you.
All right, well, we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye.